gumagana ba? Gago, hindi gumagana, Eric. Hindi gumagana. Pakita ng YouTube. Black siya, Eric. Ay, gumagana siya, Eric. Gumagana siya. Test. Gago, hindi gumagana, Eric. Ayan, gumagana na, Eric. Naririnig ko yung sarili ko sa YouTube para akong tanga. So, i-mute ko yan kasi ako marinig sa sarili ko, nakatest na ako. Tapos, on ko dito sa anong tawag dito, Discord. Ito na, Eric. Start ko na ba o mamaya-maya ko din. Sabihin mo lang kung isa-start mo na yung kalokohan, Eric. Nakaano na ako,
Naka-stream. Sige. Binabasa lang ako.
Sige lang.
Double piercing is really only worth it. For penetration is all.
Okay, sa scene 1 na tayo. Scene 1. Yan. Yan, putang ina. Yan. So, ayun po, no. New game. Import Mass Effect 1 character. Lalaruin natin si Bingi. Si Bingi, ayan, Erico. Lalaruin ko si Bingi pa eh. Pili ko, ito yung pinakamalakas. Pinakamalakas sa buong kalawakan. Si Bingi. Taki na pag di gumana to bad trip. Uy, gago, gumana. Putang ina, Eric.
Ano ba ginagawa mo?
Oh! Pinili ko na si Bingi, Eric. Pinili ko na si Bingi. Si Bingi ang tatapos sa Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 2 na pala ako. Subtitles, yes. Blah, blah, blah. Auto level up. Ito.
Ako recommended ko sa'yo. I-try mo pag-aralan ngayon kasi...
Name.
Ano ba yan?
Bingi Shepard. Rank 38? So 38 na ako? Ooh.
Hindi, yun yung level mo from before. Renegade.
Renegade! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Boom!
Boom! Dead! Patay! Patay ang mga gago. Electronic Arts presents. Ito na, Eric. Ayan na yung sun. Chichilo.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Na si Lucy man, Eric.
Human-led council pala to.
Human-led council. Human, Eric. Master race. Master race, humans.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. The stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Yan, pumatay ka.
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
Ito ba yung armor ko nung una?
Hindi.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
Get to the damn shuttle. I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Crippled ass.
Get the hell out of here.
Get the hell out of here.
Everybody in. Go! Go! Go!
Galing ko, Eric ko.
Okay lang ha, di ko masyado pinapanood kasi nanonood ako. Binabasa din ako eh.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Uy, ang ganda ng planet, oh. Wow. Tambay muna tayo dito. Wasak na ang Normandy. Putang ina.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's dead. Just like us, we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh no. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm.
Patay na. Wawa.
Tapos na yung laro.
Ano, exit
Tapos
ko na.
na.
Exit ko na. Ayoko na.
Natapos mo na.
Ayoko na.
Tapos na.
Mass Effect.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for
Cody, hindi ko alam kung ano
we
to.
came across the lone survivor of the patrol.
Code yung version ata kinuha mo may mga extra na
soldier to the core. Tough.
wala akong ganyan.
Ready to take on whatever came her way.
Astig kasi ako
Ashley
kaya.
joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact. A beacon left by a long-dead
I
race
feel like
called the
may nakuha akong extra na.
The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move. Could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream.
Ito yung nangyari ng Mass Effect 1, Eric. Parang prologue.
By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel.
Ba't ako walang ganyan?
I was expected to explain.
Comics yan eh.
Anderson came along.
Comics yan eh.
So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest-looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species, Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant.
Sinungaling.
Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission.
Kinuntot mo ba si Ashley?
I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novarian, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information, I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't take the chance. I had a mission to do, and an army of angry Rachni would be one more problem I didn't have time to deal with. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them.
Hindi ako may kasalanan yan.
Caden was a good man, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilis, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army, I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Caden behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a soft spot in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren? We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died, like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council could be replaced. The fleets were needed here and now if we were going to defeat Sovereign. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right.
Papapiliin ka.
I didn't much like Udina, but sometimes you need a pit bull on your side. Someone willing to be the bad guy, for the sake of the greater good. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Then suddenly, I'm dead.
Tangina, wala akong ganyan. Siguro kasi wala akong DLC, pero okay lang. Ang haba nun actually.
Refresher ba?
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Kakaganyan na Eric eh.
Ako kasi wag mo na problemahin yung mukha. Sobrang ang hassle niyan. Pero ikaw, hindi siya kasing ganda ng ano sa video. Pwede mo na piliin class mo, okay. O nga pala, pwede mo nga piliin, kalimutan ko. Willy ka na dyan.
Dali, babasahin ko naman po. The heavy pistols of machine gun. Tayo.
Fire rate, damage, and attack.
Oo nga, Eric, nag-hang-hang siya. Micro-hang.
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. My God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative.
Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Dami pinapagawa nito. Takina. Fuck. Gago, Eric, hindi na space. Pinalitan yung controls.
O kaya nga talagang tapusin mo yung tutorial. Pabayaan mo lang, huwag kang magmadali, seryoso.
Ba't na yung reload?
Looks like they set up a barricade.
May reload na ngayon.
Try holding the mechs off.
So may ammo na.
Oo. Pero iba yung explanation ng ammo dyan.
Look out!
Pero pareho lang pas.
Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
Paano yung sprint?
Space bar.
Okay, pinagpalit lang. Tangina parang...
Tapos hindi ka napapagod agad.
So... Paano open to? F?
E.
Ayaw
E or
na.
space. Or F. Baka F na.
Space na.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover. Don't take any chances. Stay in cover while you take out those mechs.
What the fuck?
Nice work, Shepard. Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted. More reinforcements heading your way. Grab the grenade launcher off the security officer's body. Here come the
Where the fuck is my... wait.
mechs.
They've seen us.
Take the elevator down one floor.
medyo convenient siya, yung controls.
Diba?
Hurry! Get to the door! Run!
Mas madali na magtago sa wall ha. Spacebar ka or something.
Spacebar. Kumbaga nasa spacebar na halos lahat ng importanteng shit.
Oo. Yung mga minigame dyan para makatutunan mo na rin.
Ano?
Yung mga minigame, yung hack-hack. Hindi mo na kailangan ng ano dyan, teammates dyan.
Progress is slow, but subject
Hindi yan, yung wall safe oh.
Major organs are again functional and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity.
Ingat ka ha, pag nagkamali ka, hindi mo na pwede ulitin. Pero since training yan, pwede mo ulit-ulitin. Practice mo muna para alam mo na. Maraming pera dyan eh. Maraming pera sa mga ganyan. Mali. I-hover mo muna mas mo. Okay, and gets mo na. Pag nagkamali ka dyan, dun sa ibang mission na, hindi mo pwede ulitin. So, sayang yung pera.
Super hacker na ako.
Nasaan yun? Makita. I need something reliable. It's either the N7 crate.
Doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Look, pal, I don't know where I am or how I got here. Plus, my head feels like an overripe melon ready to split open. How about you fill me in a little?
Damn. Yeah, I forgot this is all new to you. Sorry about that. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Ever since I woke up, someone's been telling me where to go and what to do. I need answers.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
That's... I'm having some trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah, I can imagine. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Combat system engaged. Excuse me.
Ano useful? Lock?
Okay. No, hindi ko yung ginagawa mo, Win. It's cool kasi oh. Huwag mo muna barilin. Huwag mo muna barilin. Tago ka muna. Wait, huwag ka magpindot. Huwag ka magpindot ng shift. Press mo yung left key. Yung Q. Q or E. No, huwag mo pindot. Q or E. Actually, no. Sige, tama gawin mo. Sige, gawin mo na ng inisip mo. Pero, basically sa laro na yan, pag pinress mo yung Q or E, kung sino man yung squad member mo na Q, kung sino yung squad member mo na E, gagamitin yung skill niya. Gets? Okay, hindi mo gets. Basta, next time na lang.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Right!
On my way!
Yung queue gumagana na yan.
Ayan. Pag may kalaban ka, tapos nag-queue ka, kung sino man yung squad member mo na nandoon, gagamitin niya yung skill niya. So kaya sinasabi ko sa'yo, importante na ikaw na yung mag-level ng skill ng mga tauhan mo. Kasi ayaw mong mag-spam sila ng mga skill na walang kwenta. Wait lang, Codes, ha?
Okay.
Beer lang.
Sensors active.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can. They found me.
Find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen. Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality.
Shepard! Down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall. Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Come on!
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project. The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Should I recognize that name?
Maybe that's a side effect of your recovery. You and Cerberus certainly have a history. According to the Alliance, we're a radical pro-human splinter group. You wiped out several of our research bases. But things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
You must have some reason for bringing me back. Tell me what's going on.
All gotta come from the boss, Shepard. As soon as we're safe. We're almost at the shuttle.
Puta, di ko gets to. Gago, di ko gets.
Oh, yun, sorry, kakabalik ko lang. Nasaan ka?
Hindi ko gets to, Eric.
Ah, okay, ulitin mo.
Wala na.
Meron. Kita mo yung target code segment. Hanapin mo yung katulad niya.
Ah, yun lang.
Pero ito, pagka dinaan mo yung selection screen sa mga color red, kung ano man yung ginawa mo, mawawala. Gets mo? Kunyari, may isa ka ng code, di ba? Pag dinaan mo, -1. Kaya huwag ka dadaan sa kahit anong red. Pabayaan mo lang yan, pabayaan mo lang kung ano. Yan. Tangina, hacker ka pala eh. Ang ina ko, di hacker ka pala.
We've been spotted.
On target.
Headshot na ba dito? Wala pa din.
Meron.
Nice.
Kaya, mag-ano ka na. Alam ko meron ka na assault rifle dyan. Check mo nga. Wala pa rin. Kailangan i-hover yung mouse mo dun sa baril mo. Para makita mo yung baril mo. Yung sa kakampi mo naman, hindi marami dadalhin nila. 2 baril na lang. So, hindi mo na kailangan problemahin masyado. Wala pa problemahin.
Siyempre wala akong magawa. Ay, mali. Yung medical shit, anong letter yun?
Oo nga pala. So dito, hindi mo na kailangan mag-medigel kasi mag-auto heal ka na. So parang COD, kailangan mo magtago. Gets?
Okay.
Yung medigel, ginagamit mo lang yun para i-resurrect yung kalaban mo. Ay, kakampi.
Gago. Tanga nun ah. Tanga nung ginawa ka na rin.
Buti dyan, pinapayagan ka pa matuto. Pero sa iba, nakita mo yung number sa taas, yung 975, yun yung pera na makakuha mo.
Ngayon, pag naubos na yung time, mag-uulit yung time. Pero, kada segundo na mababawasan yung pera na makukuha mo. So, yung oras na yan, pag naubos na yan, magre-reset siya. Pero, mababawasan yung pera na makukuha mo. Nagets mo ba?
Oh, gets.
Nakaba ka mag-explain eh.
Bobo, fuck! Fuck!
Nagmamadali ka kasi.
Fuck! Taas ako ka sensitivity ng mouse.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is stable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
May tanong ako. Yung Cerberus ba, in-explain ng Mass Effect 1 hindi?
Oo, in-explain.
Okay, sige, wag mo na sabihin. Okay na.
Nasa side mission siya. Na-explain naman yan. Kung nawawala ka, press mo yung Shift or M. M. Press mo yung M.
Ayaw.
Kita mo yung M? Hindi. Pag pinress mo yung M, ituturo niya kung saan. Sa bottom right.
Gago, wala.
Minsan. Anyway, alam ko kung nasaan ka naman. Diretso, kaliwa. Taas ka ng hagdanan, tapos kanan ka.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Boom.
Dead? What the hell are you doing?
my job. Wilson betrayed us all.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
Not anymore, Kupal.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot
Try
me
ko
in the back.
tandaan kung pwede mo reset yung
Good instincts. Some people are far
Skills
too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
Shit.
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from
Said wag ka manood if I were
Maybe
you.
you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into
Nandito si
Lazarus.
Seth?
Obviously,
Oo,
he has
kakapasok
some
na.
kind of plan for you.
Oo, wag Seth. Masaspoil ka
Spoiler
gago.
to.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man
Uy,
is waiting for you there.
malarinig sa YouTube yun, pre!
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Narinig ko yun, Eric. I-edit out ko yun, Eric. Edit out ko yung putang ina. Yun daw yung titira ko.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
You say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
Trabaho ka, no?
12 days.
Ang ina, nasa trabaho ka eh. Ang ina, nasa training ka, no?
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be
Narinig
done.
yung nagsasalita sa likod eh, moderator eh.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents.
No, bossing, si Sir Paul, si Sir.
Heavy fighting, most notably on Torf. Do you remember taking on some
Sige.
Terran slavers?
Tangina.
Oo, nasa trabaho ako. Sige, maya.
Sabi na Kabe, narinig yung background eh. Sa trabaho siya.
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Test pa? Ano ba yan?
Anong field test?
Wala, sabi nga, field test daw. Talk to the elusive man.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Renegade. Ay, oo, wait lang sige, kausapin mo muna sila kung
The
gusto mo.
elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Kita mo yung parang armor na yan, lapit ka muna. Check mo nga yung ay, okay. So nakuha mo yung yung DLC. Makikita mo yung stats sa ilalim.
May
pero,
stats siya.
Oo, pero ito ha, mas maganda yung ikaw yung gumawa ng tigi-isang part. Kasi yung mga yan, full set yung mga yan. Full set. Pero, mas mataas yung makakuha mo kung individual. Pero ikaw bahala kung ano yung gusto mo.
Kailangan ko na magmukha astig. Ayun na naman. Ay, si Iron ano.
Ako base sa experience ko hindi ganun kaganda yung mga nakokon stats dyan sa set piece. Yung codes, mas mataas makukuha mong stats kung kung isa-isahin mo, seryoso. Nasa ilalim yung stats. Kung gusto mo na problemahin yan, go lang.
Problemahin ko to, Eric. Wait lang. Gusto ko lang makita kung ano.
Mas mataas. Kung ayaw mo lang mag-isip, babala.
Sandali. Tignan ko muna to. Storm. Ano yung storm speed?
Yun yung pagtakbo. Sa totoo lang kwenta yun. If you ask me yun.
May kwenta yun, Eric. Mobility. Pwede naman ako mag-customize anytime, di ba?
Yep. Pero,
depende sa situation.
Yun nga, alam ko magme-mission ko na agad dyan eh.
Melee damage, weapon damage. Puta, ano to? Dalawa lang yung pagpipilian ng puta. Gago, dalawa lang yung pagpipilian. What the fuck? At pwede mo customize yung kulay, galing ka. Increase shield, heavy capacity. So itong cast style pinakamalakas. Kung ganun, takina.
Kinestral mo lahat yan. Ining parang base stats ng lahat. Kung gusto mo na, kung ayaw mo na pag-isipan. Kaso hindi makikita yung mukha ni Shepard. Pero pwede mo naman yan i-off sa game, sa settings.
Ano yung helmet pwede pala? Yung helmet lang yung pwede ipahin.
Ha? Hindi ko gets.
Ito okay. So ito yung pinakamalakas yung damage so far.
Pag pinagsama-sama mo lahat. Pero suggestion ko yung shoulder palitan mo. Ibaba mo ng isa.
Gago, dalawa lang pagpipilian.
Ay, nga pala, kaka-start mo lang pala, sorry. Kasi sa akin kasi DLC plus yung lahat na Pero yan. Tinan mo yung stats nila pag pinagsama-sama mo, hindi ganun kataas. Yung sa armor sets diba? Parang more aesthetic lang yan, sa totoo lang.
Ano yung power damage?
Skills. Hindi ka naman biotic Tinan mo, walang weapon damage, diba? So parang na para saan yan?
Kompleto ko ng DLC, Eric. Bakit ito lang? Fuck. Feeling ko...
Dude, yung DLC, yung item sets yun.
Okay.
Pero, yung ibang armor, kailangan mong, kunin.
Ba't tayo gumana ng M?
Hindi mo naman kailangan, wala naman mapa dyan Walang mapa dyan, sobrang liit ng mapa na yan, seryoso.
Okay na ganito yung itsura ko, Eric, para kupal.
Pwede mo change yung color kung gusto mo para mas astig.
Ay, oo nga pala, nakalimutan ko, Eric. Bad trip. Wala na, ito na yung nasip sa cutscene na to.
Commander Shepard.
Tama ba yun?
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Negeth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Combat Mastery. Ano tong... Paano ma-unlock to?
Tinan mo, nakasulat to, required. Nasa description.
So, kailangan to. Ito, required disruptor ammo.
Gago codes. Hindi na import ata yung laro mo ng maayos.
Bakit?
Level 3 ka lang eh.
Ano di na... Gago na import siya na maayos. Anong level ko dapat?
Hindi ko alam. Sige, wag mo na pa sinabi. Wait, press mo nga yung escape. Gusto mo makita yung pera mo. Tindan ko na. Okay na hindi ko alam kung na-import. Bahala na, wag ko na problemahin. Okay na yun.
Na-import?
Hindi, kasi sa akin may EXP points ako na nakuha. May dagdag na minerals. Sabihan mo na. Ang maganda dyan sa ammo, pag sinuot mo, suot na yun. Pwede ka magpalit-palit. Hindi tulad ng dati, isa-isain mo pa.
Gagong labo. So,
Paano malabo?
Pag pinindot ko, ayun o, ano mangyayari? Paano siya lagyan?
Yun nga nakasulat sa ilalim ko, so may requirement siya sa description. Click mo yung incendiary ammo. Required. Nakita mo yung requirement niya?
Rank 2. So, paano to gawin na rank 2?
Purchase rank. Oh, yun. Wala ka na. Wala. Mag-grind ka daw muna. Sa gahas.
Gawa na ako ng save. Yan. Ayoko mag-grind sa gahas. Bobo doon.
Yun ang alam ko eh. Tangin, hindi ko alam saan kayo nag-grind eh.
Gawin natin item. Puta, mali. Hindi yun.
Hindi, ano yun eh. Parang sa glossiness lang yun eh. Yan. Wait, check mo muna yung pattern na kung gusto mo lagyan ng pattern. Pero ikaw na. Sige.
Yan. Iron Man.
Tangina, hindi naman Iron Man yan eh. Tangina mo kung binaboy. Parang art attack yan eh, puta.
Captain America yan. Pahari.
Meron pa ba sa baba niyan? Meron pa ata sa baba ng pattern color.
Wala.
Tangina, ikot mo yung character niya, sino mo yung likod.
Paano?
Right click.
Tignan mo. Iron Man yan, pare. Captain.
Blue at red, Captain Iron Man.
Ano ka ba, Eric? Yan, para superhero yung dating. Yan. Captain Iron Man.
Happen.
Kausapin ko ba ito?
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
I've proven my value to the elusive man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the
How
elusive
old
man...
were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human average in almost every way, really. Completely
to?
unremarkable.
Any thoughts on what we might run
A
into?
lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more
I
about
wasn't
the
in
last.
charge. The elusive man was. If I was running
What
the
would
show,
you have changed?
to start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays
It's
off.
obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just agreed to work with him. I still don't trust him.
Do you trust me, Commander?
You're part of Cerberus. I'll be keeping an eye on you, too.
Fair enough. I can't expect you to trust me just because I ask you. I'll just have to earn that trust.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. The old council was dead, but nothing changed. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Pakialam sa inyo. napapatunayan ko na ako yung pinakamalakas, Eric.
Let's just focus on the mission.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
We're gonna find out who did this and take him down. Nothing gets in our way. Am I clear?
Perfectly, Commander.
Good to have you here, Shepard.
Gago, nakalik ko sa labas.
That's me, Shepard.
Gago ka.
Sayang bala. Gago, sayang bala.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
What are you doing?
Strange. Colonies. They take out.
Dropped him! Target down!
Excuse me, please reconsider your aggressive attitude.
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not.
I'm not even taking it. I am Commander. Thank you, sir.
They've seen us.
Kaya nang sigaw yan, nagulat ako. Pressing number 1 ha. Parang ano yun, adrenaline, para mag-slow motion.
Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that...
No,
You're
I'm
alive?
Captain Iron Man.
Talizora, you served on my ship. You know what I do to people who threaten me.
Praza, tell your team to put their weapons away.
Damn it, Tali, this is bullshit.
Bullshit.
Why would your old commander work for Cerberus?
I don't know. But if this is Shepard, I don't know. Shepard would have a reason.
Parang ito yung part na pinagkamali ako, Eric. Hindi ko siya makukuha.
Hindi ko malalaman codes kasi iba kasing gameplay talaga dun. Dito na Mass Effect 1.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics once I know why you're here.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
Will do.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
Make activity. Here goes.
F6 pa din ba yung save? Gago, ano yung quick save?
F5. Ginagamit ng ano 1. May assault rifle ka na, alam mo yun. Meron ka ng assault rifle code sa alam mo yun.
Alam ko.
Okay.
Paano ko ito yung bala ko?
Pili ka ng ibang baril.
Gago, hassle.
Pinarigi bro. Ay, may melee na dyan F. Okay na yan, gago kaso sa wala.
We should have expected this.
Come on.
May shotgun pa na. Hindi ko alam ba't ako nagpapakagago sa pistol. Okay. Ito yung ayoko dito sa controls dito, Eric. Pag pinindot mo yung space, hindi ka makakalik
Ay,
sa...
oo, tama. So, kailangan mo i-let go. Oo, nangyari sa akin yun. Mas okay yung sniper. Na-try mo yung sniper rifle. Ha?
Mamaya. Actually, try ko na.
hindi na siya may epilepsy or something.
Oo nga, no?
Got him.
Gago, okay na. Okay nga.
Para bang code gago.
Ito na lang gagamitin mo.
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading dock.
Lagyan mo ng ammo kasi hindi naka-activate yan.
It's tearing Plaza's squad apart.
Yung disruptor ammo. Yung disruptor ammo, press mo 4 ulit.
Ha?
Hindi, di ba? Press mo yung number 4 para lagyan siya ng disruptor ammo. As in, pindutin mo yung number 4 sa keys mo. Or incendiary ko ba? 4. Nakita mo yung baril mo? Pagka red, incendiary, blue, disruptor. Makikita mo naman eh. Pag nag-change ka ng baril, kung ano yung last ammo na nilagay mo, nandoon. Tapos hindi mo na kailangan problemahin masyado yung baril ng kakampi mo. Naka-optimize na yan. Pero, pwede mo sila papalitin. Pag pinindot mo yung baril nila, gagamitin na ng isa pa na ng baril. So, alam mo yun. Medyo mas okay na siya, no? Yung mga kakampi mo hindi naubusan ng bala yan.
Tali ba yun yung binaril?
Hindi ko na nakatingin eh.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
Patay.
I don't think so.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to
Patay na
take
si
down.
Tali, Eric. Patay na siya.
I don't think so.
Take out their shields.
Bobo nito, Eric mo. Ito mo.
Trying to overload their shields.
Wag. Hindi gagana yung code, di ako na-restart.
Bakit?
Tinaray ko rin ito ni Gordon dyan. Yung ginawa mo na yun, tinaray ko rin gawin yun. Nakita ko palang ginagawa mo, alam ko na yung ginagawa mo eh. Nakita mo yung, ano niya, di ba? A shield, tapos armor, tapos health.
Oh.
Wala lang.
Ang ina, so dalawa yung babypass ko.
Una gamitin mo yung disruptor. Pagka bumaba ng shield, gamitin mo ng incendiary para yung armor ng ano yun. Pag nawala ng armor, bumalik ka sa disruptor. Kasi since synthetic yan, masastun siya pag binaril.
Right there.
Putang ina.
Found that one.
Kasi siguro na fragile crate na masira yan.
It's going up.
Nalilito pa ako sa controls. Ano daw? Heal ko yung squad ko?
Oo, wag mo na i-hotkey mo na ng codes. Nakita mo yung number 3 sa taas. Hindi. Yung number 3 na keypad, naka-hotkey na yung revive mo. Press mo na lang yung 3.
Nasaan na siya? Namatay na?
Oo, pinatay nyo na. Yung teammates mo pala mag-auto-revive yan pag natapos yung battle sequence.
Nasaan si Tali? Patay na?
Press mo yung M. Alam ko hindi pa siya patay.
Di ba si Tali to? Ibang tao yan. Okay. Bakit M?
We can use this.
M ata o shift, kalimutan ko kasi hindi ako masyado nagmapa sa laro na yan. Kasi yung map, yung mapa kasi sa game na yan maliliit lang eh. Kumaga hindi kinomplicate masyado.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Great. We come all this way and our only witness is a babbling idiot.
Swarm's coming. Storm coming.
Gago, naghangin
Storm
na
of swarms. Mechs will protect.
Yun, renegade!
You're not one of them. You're human. They didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms.
Sa akin hindi. Sa akin nangyayari din yun, di ba? Napansin mo, sinasabi ko sa'yo, codes naghahang ba? Sabi mo tuloy-tuloy pa. Sa akin tuloy-tuloy pa.
Dali, wait lang. Alt-tab ko lang. Gago.
The outer areas are...
Ito, in-alt-tab ko, nag-hang. Wait lang.
Sa akin hindi naghahang yung game mo.
Wala naman time limit to, no?
Wala.
Hey, you okay? How you been?
Buksan ko na yung task manager. May tangina naman tong putang inang Nvidia to. Umepal na naman si Nvidia, pare. Anong trip nitong Nvidia na to? Puta, tuwing may ginagawa ko sa ka-e-epal. Feeling ko, Eric, yan yung glitch ng ng Microsoft. Yung mga ganyan. Actually, Nvidia pala to, hindi pala to Microsoft. Dali wait lang. Antayin ko lang mag-ano. In this kasi, so nagkahang yung laro ko sa akin. Wait lang.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We finally find a witness, and he's so off his nut he can't even tell us what he saw.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
Ano ginang yan? Kukunin ko ba si Vitor?
The people at Cerberus won't hurt him, Tally. You have my word. But we need that information, and it's clear the Quarians don't want to share.
Ay, puta.
Damn it, Shepard! I trusted you!
He'll be fine.
Oh
We
shit.
promise.
Damn
We
it,
have to
Shepard.
find
I
out all we
trust
can
you.
about the Collectors.
What? No. I don't understand.
We need a pickup. Have a medbay standing by.
Good luck, Shepard. I hope what you get from Vitor is worth it.
Para sa tao, Eric. Para sa tao. Para sa humanity.
Shepard, good work on
What the
Freedom's
fuck?
project.
Matay yung dalawa kong kakampi?
Unfortunately, the Quarian you brought back didn't give us any useful information. He's too far gone. He'll be returned to the migrant fleet. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Tell me what you know about these Collectors.
They
Tulog na
periodically
kape.
travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as
I
quickly
suggest
as they
connecting to my
arrive.
parents' Wi-Fi
Back
when
beyond
you're
the
playing.
unmapped Omega-4
Mas
relay.
malakasing router eh.
Until now, we've had no evidence of
consistent.
direct aggression by the Collectors.
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
The Collectors are definitely a human enemy. But how do we know there's a connection to the Reapers?
Their focus shifted to humanity only after you and the human fleet destroyed Sovereign. The abductions are related, even if the Alliance and the Council refuse to believe it. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Sino kaya una, Eric?
Pwede mo naman itanong lang. Question lang yun eh.
Question.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to
Na-explain lang kung ano nangyari.
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you could convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you could convince... Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you,
Joker.
Joker. Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, records sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night. Good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Ako ba mamimili ng pangalan ng ship, Eric?
Hindi.
Wala ka dapat.
Pasa ka.
Dapat ako.
Pasa ka. Pasa ka. Di mo nga pwede piliin yung last name mo eh. Para pa kayo pangalan ng ship. Isipin mo yung mga voice actor na ginamit.
So, pwede ako mamili ng ibang set of code dito based dun sa...
wait lang.
Siyempre, kukunin ko yung luma. Kasi baka tayo rin ako nung iba yan.
Ako recommended ko gawin mo lahat ng mission as much as possible kasi...
Oo nga, nakita ko yung sa ano eh.
Hindi. I mean, besides yung nangyari, mas ano siya, mas entertaining. Pagka hindi mo kinuha lahat, medyo boring eh.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
Kasama to si Jacob.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard, unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
May ibang tao dito, Eric. Acquire the Professor research to upgrade.
Huh.
Siyempre, mag-upgrade muna tayo. Siya-stick tayo.
Ang ng costume mo.
Welcome aboard. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I handle my own business.
I understand. I won't bother you unless it's important. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
You're fooling yourself if you believe Cerberus is noble.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I hope time will change your mind. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the elusive man. How do I feel? But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
I don't need you analyzing me, yeoman.
Yes, sir. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
If any of the
Isn't
crew
that the type of task better suited?
I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed. Yes. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should
You have
know?
unread messages at your private terminal. Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
Sa terminal. Puta. Usapin daw ako ni Joker. Sa EDI. Ang inang controls to, Julio Erico.
Yes, Shepard.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
I want to know more about the people I
Much
work
of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain
Cerberus
of
is
command.
organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
Cells pala to eh, Eric. Siguro ano.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the
Cerberus,
elusive...
each cell's agents are led by a single operator.
So how many operations does
I
Cerberus
have
run?
a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical... In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
What sort of resources does
I
Cerberus
have a block that prevents
What
me
sort of
from-
resources does
I have a
Cerberus
block that prevents
What sort of resources
I
does
have a
Cerberus
block that prevents me from answering that question.
Gago.
Let's discuss something
Ready.
else. I want to know
Do
more
you have a
about you.
specific inquiry?
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced...
What do you do aboard the
I
ship?
operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare. I collate the records of shipboard. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
The elusive man has
He has
monitoring...
invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship.
Cyber warfare means things like
In
viruses.
close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the... Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Restricted functions. Like what?
I do not know. Some of my... I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met...
Restricted functions.
I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be...
Let's discuss something
ready.
else.
To work on the Crucible. Jacob Taylor's already working to find a place for the bandits.
I want to know more
Do you have a
about you.
specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather?
How bad is it? It could be worse. Not much. Oh.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni Tool, computer-aided design and manufacture, we have the capability to...
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You're here because you're servants. Don't expect special treatment.
Understood. But not everyone in the group is hard-lined. I'm an employee because I believe in their current direction. Doesn't mean I don't have concerns about their past actions.
Do your job. Nothing's more. Dali. Ultimate Koopa.
Wait lang. Bakit yung disc ko ang lala? What the fuck? Okay.
If you follow orders and keep to yourself, we'll have no problems.
Fair enough, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Yan. Hindi tayo bati. The armory. Ano kuha ba akong bagong bahay? Ano to, Eric? Collector's rifle.
Part yan ng collection
DLC.
ng DLC. Ngayon, kung tatanungin mo ako yung pinakamagandang barel, yun yung matok. Pero yung matok, hindi mo yan pwedeng semi-automatic yan. So kada click mo, yun yung baril mo. Ako nagagandahan ako dyan. Mataas yung damage, medyo balance. I-try mo muna kung gusto mo. Yung sa shotgun, yung get shotgun para sa akin kasi pwede mo yan i-charge. Para sa akin yung sa sniper, eviscerator okay lang din. I-try mo sila lahat. In-explain ko lang sa inyo kung ano pinili ko. Pero wag mo gagamitin yung default kasi yun yung mahina. Yan, etong ano dyan, yung Mantis sniper rifle codes.
Ano nagagawa ng Mantis?
Hindi, i-explain ko muna sa'yo. Yung Mantis kasi yung default. Okay?
Mantis ba yung default?
Oo, ang problema ito.
Okay, Mantis.
Ako ang pinipili ko yung Mantis kasi yung Mantis mataas yung single damage pero kada baril mo kailangan mo i-refill. So kung magaling ka mag-aim, yun ang piliin mo. Yung Incisor na sniper rifle yung isa, okay doon. Kada pindot mo, 3 bala yung lumalabas pero hindi ganun kalakas. Pero okay na rin siya.
3 bala? Yung sniper yun?
I-try mo na lang, makikita mo. I-try mo muna, Incisor. Tapos yung si Jacob, yung teammates mo, pipiliin mo yung baril nila ha, kada laban ha.
Okay.
Huwag mo pipiliin yung default para sa kanila. By rule of thumb, pagdating sa teammates mo, piliin mo yung baril na pinakamataas yung rate of fire. Kasi yung AI dyan,
hindi naman makikita yung stats dito.
Pero makikita mo sa habang ginagamit mo. So, maganda sa kanyang get shotgun sa squad kasi mataas damage. Ang problema kasi sa AI, ito hindi sila nagre-reload, 'di ba? Pero hindi rin sila ganun kataas, hindi rin sila ganun karaming beses sa bumarel. Meaning, pag naubos na nila yung clip nila, magtatago na sila agad. Pag pinili mong barel, yung high rate of fire, i-unload nila lahat yun, sabay magtatago sila ulit. Basta yung rule of thumb, sabi sa Wikipedia at sabi ng forum, high rate of fire, yun ang ibigay mo sa mga tauhan.
So, nasan yung ibang tao? Kung nga pala, di ko pa na-explore yung pong ship.
Explore mo muna.
Nandito ako sa deck 2, no?
Oo. Tinong mas madali dyan, di ba? Pindot na lang agad. Di tulad doon, tangina.
ko si Miranda. Pwede ba akong utang sa kanya, Eric?
Mangungutang ka, yung ba sinabi mo?
Utang inang yan, ano silbi yung banyo? Dito
Wala.
Diyan sila magsisibakan to, inang yan.
Tangina, hindi mo nga nasibak si Ashley. I doubt masisibak mo yung ibang character dyan.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Ay, bawal ko kausapin.
My family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier.
The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. As Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal? Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
We need to stay focused on our mission. There's no time for crew comfort.
Of course. They're a determined group. No need for pampering.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man? But losing everything to Batarian... I'm no soldier, but I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Ang ina nasan si Doctor, pre. Doctor ang puta.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet the kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
You have everything you need.
I believe so. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip.
I've been through the reclaiming of We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same.
I'll see you later,
Commander.
I'll see you later,
Commander.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Bakit ang daming Gago, nagkaroon ako ng Paragon, Eric. Sama.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of... Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. So, what would you like to know?
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive... But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuild... and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about
Not much that you don't already know. And you've seen more of him than most ever Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that?
I didn't get to where I am without no. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity could
I know what we're doing here.
The advancement of the human race. The Solarians have the special... Cerberus is humanity.
But those organizations
Nobody. We're privately funded. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve...
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
It's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and... well, it's pretty impressive, really.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy.
Sounds like you were designed
Maybe.
to be perfect.
And when I do, the consequences are severe.
Thanks for the information.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Thanks for the information.
No, that's not. Ito, di ko na kailangan pumunta dyan.
Sa engineering, nanggaling ka na?
Kailangan ko ba pumunta dyan?
May tao sa lahat ng floor.
Okay.
Pag kinausap mo yung medical chief, yung chef, pati yung nasa engineering, may quest sila.
Nakausap ko na sila eh.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I didn't hear an officer on deck. I run this ship military. Do you two think this is all a joke?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir.
Won't happen again, sir.
At ease. Who are you?
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
You fucking Irish prick.
Are you set up okay down here?
Outside of those T6 FBA,
I bet you could
anything
find
else?
How did you end up with Cerberus?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crimes. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
So how did you get an offer?
Once you were gone, the Alliance... I was very public with my defense for you.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't
But
such
it got
a
me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Where did you receive
Both
your
Gabby
training?
and I started...
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the City.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Diyan mo kakantutin si Miranda.
Ulul.
Don't be biro. May kwarto si Miranda, may kwarto ka. Doon yung pinili.
What's this area of the ship? That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
So dito may tao din sa captain's cabin. The fuck?
Wala. Ikaw lang.
Uy, putang ina! Walang isda, gago.
Pwede mo lagyan yan.
Ay, gago. Siyempre, di ko mapalitan yan. Puta, ba't may music sa loob?
Wala, Spotify. Unread messages. Check mo yung unread messages, Coots.
Saan?
Ay, oo. Yan yung sinasabi ko sa'yo. I advise na basahin mo lahat, pero ikaw bahala. Pero since kinuha mo yung DLC, ang daming message, pwede mo naman skip yung iba, yung basta pagka-armor nakasulat, i-mark as red mo na agad.
Bakit? Kasi meron na.
Hindi, ang sinasabi lang yan, nakuha mo tong armor na to, tapos parang ano yan, parang lore yan, pero hindi importante. Parang nilalagay nila ng story kung paano mo nakuha. I-mark as red mo na lang yan. I-umbra, blah 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 blah. Yung, kasi dyan din nagsasabi kung may mission na extra or something. Ang dami niyan codes, huwag mo na basahin. Basta pataas pababa. Pero wag mo i-mark as red yung iba unless nabasa mo na para mag-gets mo. Kasi ano yan eh. May quest yung mga yan eh.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is direct.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
Hindi pala, hindi pwede.
Ano to?
Ba't ka sumisigaw? Parang shock na shock eh.
We must purchase more fuel or use a mass relay, Shepard.
Recruit the professor. So yun lang yung choice ko? Ano to fuel depot? Kailangan ko ba mag-fuel lagi, Eric?
Kailangan mo mag-fuel. Wait lang. Natatandaan mo yung sa mapa? Di ba yung pinakamalayo is makikita mo lahat ng galaxy? Di ba?
Oo.
Tapos pag zoom in mo yung isang galaxy, makikita mo yung star systems.
Dito
tapos yung stars, meron. Eto. Pumasok ka ng fuel depot. Bumili ka ng konti. Ayun, nag-fuel ka na. Ngayon, lumipad ka na dun sa edge. Parang ginawa mo kanina. Pero wag mo masyadong pipindutin na. Edge ka lang yan. Gets? Kita may fuel mo nababawasan.
Paano kung nawala ako sa gitna? Paano kung sa gitna ako nawalan?
Mag-automatic babalik siya. Pero, ang masama doon, gagamitin yung minerals mo. Which is, mahirap kumuha ng minerals. Ginagamit mo yun pang upgrade. Kaya, lagi kang bumili ng gas. Bumalik ka muna sa loob, yan sa gitna. So, yan, ganyan. Enter orbit. Masyadong laro. Tapos, punta ka dun sa mass relay.
Ito yung warp bullshit.
Oo. Yan. Gets?
Tapos, nandito na din yung mga mission.
Oo. Ngayon, nakasulat na siya. So, hindi mo na kailangan isa-isahin. Kumbaga, sinasabi niya na ito nasa yung mission. Pero, meron mga ibang side mission na nakatago. Kailangan mo mag-send ng probe sa planet. Kung ayaw mo mahasad, i-Wikipedia mo na lang. Pero, ikaw, kung anong balak mo. Pwede mo munang gawin yung missions kung anong gusto mo. Pero, ang sabi kasi sa'yo, di ba sabi sa'yo, kung gawin mo, i-recruit mo yung professor. Yun yung recommended. Pero ikaw bahala kung anong gusto mo.
Okay. Dali, wait lang si Arlo. Wait.
Baby, you wanna finish the ice cream na? You wanna finish it na? Why is this here? Do you wanna finish the ice cream? Meron pang isang serving for you. No. Okay. Samahan tingin nito na mo. Ano ba, babe? Ikaw, ba't ka nandyan? Cute ka ba? May miracle ba yan? Ay, it's you, Chrissy. Mga buhay nyo, hawak namin. Hindi ka naman cute eh. Ha? Buti pa si Mimi ng baby. Ayaw niya umalis. Yung baby siya.
Ang daming recruit na ganito, recruit na ganyan.
Kasi yung DLC, ina-install mo na.
So mga...
Kaya ang dami.
Okay. So, pwede ko recruitin lahat yan, Eric.
Oo. Ngayon, ito yun na. So, yung sa DLC kasi, ang dinagdag niya lang, 2 bagong recruit, tapos, maraming weapons na nakuha mo na agad. Kaya na-spam yung messages mo, pati yung mo, yung planet. Pero,
Etong kahugan si ano to?
di ko sasabihin. Wala sasabihin. Kasi, spoiler yun pag nagsalita talaga ako. Kumbaga, eto codes, kailangan, kung hindi mo binasa yung cutscene, kailangan mo basahin yung journal.
Anong cutscene?
Yung mission. Hindi. Kasi in-explain niya eh, yung mga recruits. Well, actually hindi pala, nagkamali ako. Sorry, so wala yun sa cutscene. Nasa journal yun, kailangan mo basahin yung unread messages.
Hindi,
kasi doon in-explain.
Kasi kanina binigyan ako ng option na parang yung may bibigay siya na team or pinili ko kasi
Hindi, sila Rex, Garus, di ba kanina, ine-explain niya, di ba?
Oo.
Hindi niya sinasabi yun yung kukunin mo, ine-explain niya lang sa'yo kung ano nangyari sa dati mong crew members. Hindi niya sinabi makukuha mo sila. Sinasabi niya, ito yung nangyari kay ganyan, ito yung nangyari kay ganito. Gets. Kasi, tandaan mo ha, sa Mass Effect 1, di ba may choices ka na pwede mamatay crewmate mo, ganyan-ganyan, etc. Di ba? So,
Omega 4 relay?
Hindi ka naman lumapit para explore mo yung background. Hindi ba nakinig sa kanina sa in-explain nila? Kasi ganito, di ba meron mga collectors, di ba?
Oo.
Yung mga collector, lagi sila pumapasok dyan sa Omega 4 relay. Ngayon, yung mga tao, pag tinatry na ng pumasok sa Omega 4 relay, hindi na sila bumabalik. Walang may alam kung bakit.
Pwede ko na i-enter agad to ngayon pa lang? What the fuck?
Hindi. Pwede mo i-try, pero wala mangyayari. Try mo.
Until we have a solution in place, we cannot utilize the Omega 4 relay. Shepard, we cannot
Hindi ka niya papayagan. Kasi nga, in-explain kanina ng Elusive Man na lahat ng pumasok ng Omega 4 relay hindi na bumabalik. So baka namamatay sila. Hindi ka papayagan.
Gago, ayaw na mag-pop.
Shepard, we cannot yet pass through the Omega 4 relay safely.
Kung ako sa'yo i-mark as red, iisa-isa mong muning messages mo para ma-sort out mo yung basura.
Sa 8 pasado. Wala na yun.
I-mark as red lang ko tapos ano.
You know the name, blah blah blah. Ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. Ito.
Part yun ng DLC. I-mark as red mo para wala na dyan. Diba? Ang daming basura. ma-access mo naman yung luma mong messages sa archive messages eh.
Subuhin muna natin. Ito na lang, tatlong tao pwede rebutin, no?
Marami dyan. Omega. Yun na kasing starting eh.
Ito isang mission lang ako, tapos tulog na din ako.
Ako, naantok na. Pinapanood ko lang ito. Bakit, Coach? Ano yung papangalan mo sa Normandy kung pwede mo ipangalan?
Wala eh. Siyempre,
Dabing eh.
Pwede. Actually, pwede po sa pangalan. So, siya lang yung option? Ah, okay.
Cycle appearance kung gusto mo, kung importante sa'yo yun. Nasa DLC yan eh, kaya may ganyan eh. Hindi naman siya importante. Walang ginagawa yung appearance. Appearance lang talaga yan, aesthetics lang. Tapos yung piliin mo yung barrel nila ha.
Paano pin? Pati ito, ako magpapa-level?
Ako recommended ko ikaw pumili kasi hindi mo pwede i-level up lahat yan. May max level lang dyan, max level 30. So kung anong i-level up mo sa kanila, yun na yun. And hindi mo pwede i-retrain. Well, pwede. Kaso kailangan mo tapusin yung isang mission. Ikaw bahala. Or kung gusto mo talaga auto-level up, i-ano mo na lang yung auto-level up. Kung gusto mo naka-incendiary ammo siya, ako recommended ko na naka-incendiary ammo sila para mas malakas barbalan nila.
Itong barrier,
Makakuha mo lang yan pagka loyal ng squad member niya. Maganda yung warp pag mataas yung armor ng kalaban. Sakit sa mata. Yung overload, ano man ako nang ginagawa niya, no? Isa na lang squad points mo eh. Maganda yung cryo kasi pag binaril mo yung kalaban, nagiging ice sila. Pero hindi agad. Yung incendiary maganda kasi pag kinoming max level niyan, nagsa-splash damage. Tangin yung renegade na. Yung renegade score mo, taas puta.
Saan? Wala. Saan?
Wala pa ba yan? Ano?
Anong baba?
Taas, no? Tangin na, para sa akin mataas na yan.
Dapat dito.
Piliin mo yung baril nila ha. Piliin mo yung baril nila kasi siguraduhin mo maganda yung baril nila. Ah, okay. Pati kay Miranda?
Oo, para sila.
Okay.
Ay puta, ba't ganito? Bakit siya lahat? Ay, akala ko.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you better get ready. No one keeps Arya waiting. Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station.
Mukhang malaking mapa pero maliit lang yan.
Si Arya. Paano mag-mark?
Hindi pwede. Hindi pwede.
I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plan.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
Go ahead and get set up on the Normandy.
Right, I'll go make myself at home. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
I'm assuming there's some part of your contract that I'm expected to handle. That about right?
Yeah. Funny he didn't tell you. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
We'll get to it if we can. Our mission takes priority.
I know you've got bigger fish to fry. That's why I'd like to get this other thing dealt with as soon as possible. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Squad member mo na yan.
DLC.
Oo. Pwede mo siya kunin. Malakas yung baril niya. Well, basta soldier class na. Dyan.
Let me in. Aria's
Renegade. Wait, stop. Left side. May kakusapin ka. Left pa. Si Kylan. Pwede mo kausapin yung mga yan.
What are you looking at?
The man whose day I'm about to ruin.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Maybe I am. Maybe you better get out of here before I find you some.
All right. I've got stuff to do anyway. Come on, let's get out of here.
Gago, hindi ko alam na nangyari yung ganun. Anong ginawa niya? Parang inano niya yung leeg niya, kunyari parang dead man.
Hindi, parang siga.
Tapos tinutukan siya ng baril. Para yan kay ano, sa doktor.
Siyempre, try natin sagawin kung matalasing.
Alam ko pwede mahilo yung character may pag-inibit. Hindi ko lang alam kasi hindi ko tinest eh.
Alam mo, Eric, sa GTA, ito una kong tinetest kung pwede magsunga.
Hindi, di ba may isang bartender na pwede ka sumuka? Kaya hindi ko alam.
Tatlo na yun. Gago yung malabo, no?
Wait lang ah.
Malabo ba or...
Wait lang.
Or... Mga 4 na to. Mga 10 siguro. Isa pa, 5, 5.
Sabot sa atin. Magka-combat ka na yun.
Mga 5 na to. Tapos 6.
Hanggang nasabay mo ng effect.
Wala nga, no?
Tingin ko wala ko.
Sige, after nito, lucky 7 last. Actually, parang wala nga.
Masayang oras mo. Ay, gago meron.
Oo nga, no?
Gago meron. I think yun yung maximum goal.
I doubt.
I don't think masusuka character. So 7 na yan, no?
Sige, 7 na lang.
Wait. Stop. Mag-save ka muna. Kasi may bug dyan eh. Save ka muna.
Dito yung bug?
May bug dyan. May bug lang na isa. Pasapin mo na siya. O yan, di nag-bug.
Close enough.
Stand still.
Try it and you'll be scanning the inside of your colon.
I'd almost pay to see that, but it's not an option. You want to talk, you get scanned.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
Coach DC muna ako, matutulog na rin ako eh.
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around.
And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences. So, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for Mordin Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Mordin. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? you're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
Just tell me how to find him.
The local merc groups are recruiting anyone with a gun to help them take down Archangel.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been any... Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. Any questions?
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one.
You had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. But he's got the advantage. It's his basic. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing him if we just keep throwing fighters at him.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of them. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use it.
If you're sure registration's in here, good luck. You'll need it.
Perfect. Thanks.
You can't fool me. Everyone wants some of this.
What do you need?
I'm looking for Morden
The
Solus.
Solarian doctor? I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as
How do
he
I
is
get to him?
If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone.
Thanks for the information.
Yes.
Step back.
Come on, let me in.
Has ceded its share of defense responsibility to the Turian hierarchy. The Human Alliance maintains a majority share of forces. Protesters have again attempted to extinguish the Shepherd Memorial flame. Scholarship has gone into effect, targeting low-income children on Earth.
Then humans, a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You, and you, humans, and you.
Sources say that the Asari Shaira, more commonly known as the Consort, may be leaving the Citadel after years of bad press and rumors of intelligence leaks.
End is not.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya T'Loak, she's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
Doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Take a good long look at me. Do I look like a looter?
No.
That's right. Now I'm going in. If I find looters, I'll kill them. Anybody gets in my way, I'll kill them too.
I'll call the guards. They'll let you in with no trouble.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
Good luck on it. Blue Suns and Borcha shooting anything that moves.
Look out!
We've got hostiles!
Take control at its most basic. Pile the bodies in the street and burn them.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my sores. Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Borcha.
I need to find more
humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope you. I hope. Damn it! Damn you! Can't.
I doubt he could have helped us anyway.
Let's move. We've been spotted.
There we go!
This should come in handy.
We're compromised.
Firing an impact shot.
Pistol's not gonna cut it.
Careful, Shepard.
Time to die.
Seems we've crossed into Vulture territory.
The Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. Just what
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
Good call.
That's all over.
Morton's around here somewhere. Go.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Morton. Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Morton.
Professor, we're running low on Suboxone. Use melatonin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in bacterias. Supplement with butemerol.
Got it. Professor Morton Solus?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns.
Love of God, take a breath. I came here to find you, okay? I'm Commander Shepard. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
Ever heard of an organization called Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Salarian aid?
I'm on a mission to shut down the Collectors, and I need your help.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
Just once, I'd like to ask someone for help and hear them say, sure, let's go, right now. No strings attached.
Life is a negotiation. We all want. We all give to get what we want.
That sounded troubling.
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
A doctor doesn't have much chance against a Vorcha horde. You shouldn't have sent him.
Stubborn. Told him not to go. Odds of survival low. But he's smart, careful, bright future. I hope.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Yes, Shepard. You need something.
Let's head for the environmental
Yes,
plant.
good. Restore power. Release cure. We'll be here when you return.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere.
Still alive!
They've seen us.
Yes, Shepard. You need something.
Let's head for the
yes,
environment.
Good. Restore power. Release Cure. We'll be here when you return.
This should come in handy.
Morden's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Shields down. Incoming!
Time to die.
will put them down. Press it!
Close and try that. Broken charging.
Firing an impact shot.
This'll put him down.
Here we go. Taking cover! Going to cover!
Loud and clear. Gotcha.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. Now look out! Don't move. One more step and we'll kill your friend.
No, please!
We're compromised!
Calm down.
Nice shot!
Enemy down.
Jackass. Tried to help others and just wound up dead.
He knew he was risking his life. I hope it was worth it for him.
Jackass. Tried to help others and
He knew he was risking his life. I hope it was worth it for him.
Lock and load.
Yes!
This'll put him down.
There we go.
Kill that broker.
Here we go. One left.
Firing an impact shot.
Incoming.
The environmental controls should be nearby. We need to insert the cure, then reactivate the fans.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
I've had enough of this.
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines.
Enemies in front.
Get down.
Nine up.
I scanned the room. The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Excellent. The cure is in place. Now we need to reactivate the fans.
Who's next?
I have located the fan controls. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
Engaging target.
Here we go. This'll put him down. Loud and clear.
Heading to cover.
Firing an impact shot.
There we go.
See the blaster.
This fan is powering back up. We still need to activate the other one.
Enemy down.
This'll put him down. This'll put him down. Taking cover. Taking position. Sit down. Stand by for me.
Felt that one. Enemy down.
Incoming Rogan!
Watch out!
Enemy charge!
Both fans are online. Morden should be pleased. Rearming.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you. My assistant Daniel, still missing. Any sign of him?
Some Batarians tortured and killed him. For what it's worth, I took them down.
Unfortunate. Daniel was skilled, excellent doctor. Wanted to run clinic one day. Deserved better. Glad you killed his captors. Would have done the same.
Most doctors aren't big fans of killing.
Not against killing. Violence sometimes necessary. Not good, not evil. Simply a tool. I help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous enemies. Either way helps. Vorcha, for example, attacked innocents, spread plague, killing them necessary. Justified.
I honored my part of the bargain, Professor. Now you need to do the same.
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
We're heading out. See you on the Normandy.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the elusive man's eyes. But this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of Terminus
Not
space.
simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No. Slower than gas. Drugged water supply? No. Effects not simultaneous. Intriguing. Fascinating. No distress calls? No signs of resistance?
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the Collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There's a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
You're not here to study our AI.
Understood. Analyze samples, neutralize Collector attack.
Follow me, Professor.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.